Bitcoin is trading above $106,000, just a few percent shy of its all-time high, and yet the fear and greed index sitting at just 48. Neutral, no sign of euphoria. What's behind this? Welcome to today's crypto update. Today we're looking at why sentiment is way more cautious than you might expect, and why that could actually be a good sign. Just a few days ago, things looked very different. The escalation in the Middle East put serious pressure on the market, and Bitcoin dropped below the $100,000 mark. But then came the ceasefire and a strong rebound. Now we're back at $106,000. The technical outlook? Solid. The fundamentals? Also strong. But the most interesting part is sentiment, because even though the price recovered quickly, market sentiment is still subdued. The fear and greed index remains in neutral territory at 48 points. Historically, that's not a bad thing. In fact, in past market cycles, we've often seen the opposite. When prices surged and greed exploded, it was usually a warning sign. Now, we're seeing the reverse. High price, low greed, which means many investors haven't positioned themselves yet. And the on-chain data backs that up. While retail investors are still on the sidelines, large wallets are quietly accumulating. Institutional players often use these calm phases to build strategic positions, and that could soon have an impact. The next major resistance is at the $107,000 mark. If that breaks, the all-time high of around $112,000 is within reach, and above that, there are plenty of short positions that could be liquidated, creating additional buying pressure. Analysts remain bullish. Some forecasts see Bitcoin reaching $150,000 or even $200,000 by the end of the year. If that happens, it could lift the entire crypto market, including altcoins. And one project that's currently seeing strong demand, btcBULL. The token is currently in pre-sale and is directly tied to the Bitcoin price. The concept, if you hold btcBULL, you'll receive automatic Bitcoin airdrops as BTC hits specific price milestones. The first trigger is $150,000, with more coming at $200K and $250K. On top of that, the project offers up to 55% staking yields and features a burn mechanism that reduces supply as Bitcoin rises. More than $7 million has already been raised, and the current presale price is 0.00258 cents per token. Back in the broader market, the setup is compelling. Bitcoin is technically sound. Sentiment still cautious, and that means potential. In previous cycles, phases like this often came just before major rallies. So the big question, is the next breakout just around the corner? What do you think? Are you already positioned, or are you still waiting? If you enjoyed this update, feel free to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell. That way you don't miss a thing when Bitcoin and the rest of the market start moving again.